To those born in the mid-90s or later, Indiana Jones is known as that film series that your parents are nostalgic about, or that film series that aired every year on ITV. But all I can remember growing up is the Lego game, and despite its high praise, it's something I never played. While there has been some rare releases, it feels like to me I have never seen a new Indiana Jones game. And I feel the perfect way to set the stage for a classic indie journey is a one-to-one recreation of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Everything from the music to the shots used in a cutscene, it is super well done, not overused, and a great way to teach you the basics. Oh, one's a whip. Oh! Hey, Butt, get over here, dude. I need like I wish I've got that in a much higher res so I could like blow it up on the face. Oh god, that doesn't sound right. The story kicks off with a sleepy Indiana dreaming about the time he filmed Raiders of the Lost Ark. And when I say life imitates art, seeing Indy getting choked and knocked out reminds me of last... I saw one person just say that this game should just be Uncharted, and I... From what I've heard about it, this game isn't, and I'm really loving that. As some of you may know, I've covered my thoughts on Uncharted with Suggesting, and I left playing the 4 main games happy. And overall, enjoyed my experience. But the reason why I'm glad this game isn't just an Uncharted clone that some vocal few have asked for is a couple of reasons. If I wanted to play an Uncharted-like, I would play Uncharted. And for me, whenever I did play those games, all I would think is, this is the closest I will get to Indiana Jones. Big set pieces, puzzles, and a fun set of characters along the way. Uncharted has one main problem for me. It's more of a cover shooter, which does not fit the vibe of a character who thinks everything old enough belongs in a museum.
You have any idea how old that was?
That is why when I hear things like, full of puzzles, I am filled with genuine joy. Maybe it's the inner Zelda player in me, but I just wanted something close to the original films. Oh, if I open the map, it tells me a direction to head in. Cool. Right now, this is Museum Simulator. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ah, a broken thing. What was here?
I hate seeing the museum like this.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugaritic?
Ah, is there more puzzles? Oh!
Ancient Egyptian, obviously.
Oh!
A depiction of Bastet.
Is he Syrian?
No. We should try something else.
I didn't know there was more things on the floor. I thought I was getting it wrong, so I started moving them all around.
Ah, well done, Indiana. So, is everything back?
Not quite.
All he knows is that an object was taken and a pendant left behind during an escape, which is enough to leave college during the midterms.
Though I must admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat money?
Exactly. And there's only one way to find out.
Come now, Indiana, you can't travel to Italy.
I gotta go.
Man, his music is so good. John Williams, man. What a guy.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Did I just poke up his butt? Throughout your journey you will find books and visit a variety of shops selling them to you. These contain a number of skills, whether your punches hit harder, weapons, guns. increased health and stamina pools, and with the experience you've earned, you can unlock them. This is a great way to encourage you to explore and take in all the sights. You can find these books in all sorts of locations. Oh, requires a camera. I want a camera, man.
I only have one camera, and it is very, very special. Quite small, maybe this big, and you can take photos in color. Oh, so beautiful.
Once you get a camera, you will spend a significant amount of time using it. You are rewarded by taking pictures of everything of interest, which is helpfully shown as an overlay. These points can be used on upgrades, which we have already covered. You could do anything from take a picture of the famous Sistine Chapel, the Great Sphinx, to the goodest of boys and cats to boot. My only real criticism is that the devs are clearly cat people, because you only get rewarded for picturing one good boy. But hey, here's some of my family dogs that interrupted my stream. Come here. Trudy. Come here. Look at guys. Look at Trudy. Look at Trudy.
Oh. Her wide long nose, guys.
Oh, she's so hard.
Sit down.
Ernie's, do you want to see Ernie as well? Oh, see all the dogs. Here's Ernie, guys. You know. Hello. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
You're. Another way this game will reward you for exploring is finding disguises that will inherently make your time much easier. You're introduced to this at the beginning of the game, as it doesn't seem appropriate to go around the Vatican with a whip, pistol, and of course the signature brown leather fedora jacket. A discerning eye can still spot you, but as a whole, much more opportunities will be opened up to you. Take this one moment you get for being dressed like a member of the church.
So you are the American priest that Padre Ventura was talking about? I love America. Please, come to confess me.
Wait, what?
Come with me, I need a confession. Please have a seat.
Why have I got to be his confession? Oh, God.
You're forgiven.
Wait, I didn't confess yet.
All right, let's get this over with.
Father, forgive me because I've sinned.
Is he meant to look at
I
us?
had an affair with my mother-in-law and...
It's all right. Just say 3 Hail Marys.
No, Father, you don't understand. My wife is expecting a child and I fear that...
What?
Yeah, let me finish, please. I fear that my mother-in-law is with the child also.
Jesus Christ, what have you done?
Wait. You are not a priest.
Sorry, pal, but you kind of deserved it.
You will find yourself disguised as many different things, from being a member of the church, a worker, a soldier, all unique to each location, so you'll need to find these again. My honest recommendation, make sure you have all of these before you go all completionist. You will also be subjected to more than just funny moments with a confessing soldier, so long as you have the local soldier's disguise, you can fight in the underground fighting ring to practice the signature indie brawling, while grabbing some lovely upgrades in the process. The side quests don't even feel like a side quest. They are as unique and interesting as the main story when it comes to gameplay, so do not give it a miss. I personally consider it a part of the main game experience. And why would you give yourself any reason to miss moments like this?
What do you make of it, sir?
Well, my bet would be it's a stone fragment of the epitaph from the tomb of St. Peter.
Huh? You should have become an archaeologist, Father.
I am here to see Troy Baker be who he was meant to be. Harrison Ford. Playing Indiana Jones.
Oh, you got a lighter.
Yep, bought this little fella at the market.
Well, I hope you didn't buy it from that lady with the monkey. Nawal told me she's a con artist.
Excellent lighter.
$75? Jesus Christ.
The lighter is yours.
Thanks.
A very, very, very good price, sir.
No, of course I didn't.
Ah,
You're forgiven.
bought it from the con artist.
A very, very, very good price, sir.
I got you.
Good reflexes.
I wanted one key thing in this game. Maybe more than one, but what I wanted the most was puzzles. I always imagined scenes like in The Last Crusade, seeing Indy put together the numbers on the columns, or even being surrounded by snakes in an ancient tomb. Well, maybe we could do without that last one. But there are puzzles of all kinds. Small ones where you need to read notes and find a code. Or in the same note you realise it gives you a hint and a key to work out. Or even collecting cogs to take around with you to solve several moving puzzles, and so much more. And what I mentioned, these are all side puzzles. Not one of them was essential, but the world is filled with mystery. The main story is also full of puzzles. I cannot emphasize how many puzzles there are, but generally speaking, for the main story, they're much grander in scale. But no matter which puzzle you're doing, you will rack your brains. Or not, if you're smarter than myself. Everything is easily tracked with your journal too, so much like The Last Crusade, and yes, I will talk about the films a lot, because man, this game, makes me feel like I'm a part of it. But you'll be going through your very own notes, much like Indiana did with his father's journal. Most puzzles are themed to the country that you're in, so not only are they thematically fresh, but quite literally with how diverse they are too. JOGM. I wonder if that's the one they figured it out? We're missing one. Some very easy. Some should be easy, but somehow your brain is far too used to the game screaming at you. You did something correct. You didn't realize the answer was quite literally staring at you. And some on the more difficult end. But at any point, you can get a hint with the camera should you get stuck. And at least in this case, we don't have Atreus screaming the answer because we were still for more than 30 seconds. Input the encrypted word from the letter into the cipher machine, then find the decrypted word in the lookup table. So should there be blood? Blood! Freaking blood! I think I figured it out. It's the word underneath it's the word underneath it. The word underneath JOGM, blood. That's the output. I was waiting for it to print a card or some shit. Why I was waiting for that? Blood. 3666. You mother.
Forgiven.
No way. Is that it? Hey, I got the first number correct.
Well, that wasn't too hard.
Let's see what's inside.
Usually there's a secret passage from the safe room to the conning
I can
tower.
only apologize how long that took me to figure out.
Where are we?
Shanghai! And those are Japanese warplanes!
Oh god.
Come on, jump!
Fan service is a word almost exclusively used as a negative way to describe an experience with games, TV, movies, you name it. But what if I told you this game did fan service perfectly? This moment in particular had me in stitches.
Where to now?
Looks like we have to climb.
Oh my god. We got it. We got the
Forgiven.
moment, guys. Yes. Oh my god. Life is good, man. In my effort to maintain a close to indie approach to this game, that is one of the only times in my entire playthrough that I used a gun. If there was any more fan service, it was hidden well enough that I didn't notice. Can fan service be done well? Yes. Is this how you do it? Absolutely. I can't believe we've got our very own sword twirling dude and we just get to shoot them. Oh, I love that so much, man. This game is such a love letter to Indiana Jones in all the correct ways. In all the right ways.
I'm all right.
Alright, can we get in? Oh, I want to fly the plane. Don't make me the gunner. It's way more fun to be the flyer. Although I don't think he does fly planes, does he?
It's working. We need to get it straight, or we can't take off.
Okay, let me see if I can bring that tail up for you. There!
Maybe don't have the engine on when I'm trying to. Whoa!
Yeah, Gina, pull up!
I'm trying.
What the?
Forgiven.
I'm going to die.
I don't either! Spoke too soon. Something tells me these guys aren't friendly.
Wow! What happened?
They got us.
Very easy to shoot your own plane. Ooh. Oh no. Don't fly into us. Whoa, did you just fly through a building?
Lao Te will be happy.
Oh,
An old friend.
This
Maybe
reminds me
you
of the
could
Space Needle when we
introduce
play
me
Star
while
Wars
we're here.
Battlefront. Yeah, hell yeah,
Sure.
dude.
We can stop by for a coffee.
I love Star Wars Battlefront, man. OG, even the new one. I like the new one too. This is all fun.
we're losing altitude.
I'll get us a new plane. Don't crash.
Thanks for the advice.
Oh, I'm gonna jump off.
Jones? Are you crazy?
No way.
Just hold the plane still.
Hello, mate. No shot. Yeah? Come on. Hey, buddy.
Out of my way, pal.
Yeah. Can I fly this thing?
Gina!
Oh, this is so sick.
Head in!
I'm trying.
I don't suppose you know how to fly this thing, do you?
Excuse me?
5484. Cool.
Chissà cos'era.
Right then.
Seems like the General's patience is running out.
5, 4. Is it 5484?
That's it.
Yes, it was. And that's the freaking goal.
Not thriving anyone with this boss.
Nope.
And the fireworks.
Oh, come on! What? He shot me off the
Forgiven.
thing. It's alright.
Hey, eccoti qui.
Take two! No! No!
Forgiven.
A controversy, if you want to call it that, was at the showcasing of gameplay. The game is in first person and sometimes third. What is this? Give me an Uncharted clone, for God's sake. Now even I was curious as to how they would pull this off. If you're going to have me play as one of the most iconic characters and legendary actors, shouldn't I be in third person? But this decision allows me to immerse myself even more. Combat feels even more unique. However, it's more than just that. Say you're walking around and there's a spotlight. The silhouette reminds you you're still Indiana with an iconic cap. And you look at this. Tell me you do not recognize who this character is from the silhouette alone. Recognizing that some things will be jarring in first person, we end up with this hybrid view. Instead, if you're climbing a guttering pipe on the side of a building or abseiling up a wall with your whip, it will zoom out and give you a better understanding of your surroundings. And that, in my opinion, makes this style work exactly as intended. I think if this game was 100% first person, we'd be having a very different conversation. And during the cutscenes themselves, it's like you're watching your very own movie. So if you're somehow not feeling it then, you should after one of those. This is the closest you'll get to a spoiler warning. I will avoid showing scenes from the end of the game here, but as you can imagine, the story will hit all the beats you imagine in a good Indiana Jones adventure. You meet the woman. Tons of mystery, intrigue, close calls, set pieces, and lots of puzzles to solve. For any die-hard fan of the series, you know how this will end. But this isn't the kind of game that could be ruined with knowing exactly what happens. I'm not showing it just in case, but this is a great example of a type of storytelling. It's all about the journey. The diverse characters you meet along the way, from professors, crazy soldiers, a mad villain that invokes a horrible feeling in your gut, the romance, the funny times, and there isn't a single moment of that game I wouldn't be willing to play again. These stories have a way of making it so the world feels on the line, but also contained in its own way. Every place you went to had a struggle of its own. So despite there being one main motivation for your quest, it's very easy to think and enjoy everything from each individual location. This isn't to say it's not a good ending, but this is one of the few times I've beaten a game and I was not ready for it to end. Maybe that is the hallmark of a truly great experience. I asked the question in the title, does Indiana Jones belong in a museum? And I asked this for two reasons. One, just so it looked like I was referencing the films. But if this is the quality of game that we can expect, the answer is a resounding no. I've shown various moments from my stream and all over this game as I go through all my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. A huge shout out to someone who has remained connected to my Patreon this whole time. So go over there and join Sly. Everything helps me put more time towards this passion that I love.
A very, very, very good price, sir.